Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to share with you guys some advice and my personal experience in transitioning from 1 to 2 kids. If you're a second time parent to be, this video is going to help you a lot. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Lois Raymond, and on this channel I'm all about helping and serving you navigate and blossom through life as a godly woman, wife, and mother. When I found out that I was pregnant for the second time, I was flooded with so many concerns and emotions. Even though I was very excited and happy for just being a second time mom. Oh, good morning everyone. I am home. We are still in quarantine, so I only work 2 days for the week, and I don't know if you guys can see, I am 9 weeks pregnant. There were so many concerns that I had. My first concern was, how can I possibly love a second baby as much as I love my first? And I'm here to encourage you guys that it's true, love multiplies, it does not divide. And when you have multiple kids, your love, it just grow and grow and grow. It's amazing. You love each child equally, and the bond that you have with each is so unique and special in its own way. Another concern that I had was, how am I going to balance the needs of both kids? Motherhood is such a beautiful thing, and it's such a natural thing that it works out. And I understood that, Lois, you are capable. Mommy, you are capable and you can do it. So for me, it was just way more easier transitioning from 1 to 2 because of experience and because of me already having a rhythm. But the first thing I'll suggest is to really prepare your firstborn for that transition. Remember, if they are the firstborn, they are like the center of your life. You know, all your attention is on them. And that's why I love having multiple kids, because they understand that now the world doesn't revolve around them and that they have to learn to share and adapt. Helping them to understand that, okay, mommy, you're going to be a bigger brother, you're going to be a bigger sister. You know, mommy have a belly in her tummy and baby is so excited to meet you. If you have books on that, on transitioning from 1 to 2, being a big brother, being a big sister, read it to them so that they could understand the process of what's going on, as well as encourage and teach them how to play independently, so that when baby comes and you cannot see about both of them at the same time, they can play independently. You want to teach them to have a sense of independence. Teach them how to be patient and to practice patience. Use delayed gratification so that this sense of, when I want something, I get it now and immediately, is broken, so that they know, okay, sometimes I have to wait for something, I may not get something immediately. As well as when the baby comes, let them help you with the baby. If it is bringing the baby's bottle, putting in the pacifier, Aden used to love that. That was like Aden thing. Whenever baby cries, he would put the pacifier in his mouth, and sometimes baby didn't even want the pacifier. And he was like, no, it has to go in. You know, but just let him be a part and feel involved in the baby's life. You know, so if there's little things that they can do to really help to be a part of that whole taking care of baby experience, allow them to be a part. Let them feel like a bigger brother. Let them feel like a sister. The second thing that I would suggest, if you can enroll your firstborn, your older child in some type of program or some type of activity, please do so. Because when baby comes, you may not have a lot of time to juggle all of these things, especially if you got tear or you had a C-section. It may be a little bit too overwhelming for you. So just getting your child in an activity, if there's someone to just take them out for the day and carry them to play, carry them to the park, and just letting someone just be responsible for that will really help you out. Thankfully, I had someone there, my goddaughter Mariah, just to take Aden out and to carry him out. I remember him going to like birthday parties and different things like that, and it really, I was so happy for him, because when baby came, he never felt neglected or threatened by it, because he was getting attention to as well, and he was getting to go out and go places and had fun. We had like a pool. We bought like a little pool, so he was bathing in the pool. We really made sure, especially when baby came home for that first month, that Aden really felt as though, this baby was a blessing even to him too as well, because we made sure that he had like a lot of activities and a lot of things to do, and I was not responsible for that. So if you have like grandparents, your husband, other people just there to really look after them, and not just look after them, but to do things with them, outdoor activities or programs or different things like that, so that they feel special and like if they weren't neglected. And in that way, you can catch up on your rest and other responsibilities and just focusing on the newborn. So the third thing that I suggest is to just give each child quality time, just to reassure them that mommy is still here with them. So even now that I have a second baby, like there are certain things that I do with Aden and even with Malik. So sometimes Aden love to go to the store, the candy store. So that is me and Aden time, where we would go to the store. And now as Malik gets older, there are times where I will go with Malik alone, and with my husband we would shuffle it. But give each child quality time. If you know that your kid, whatever activity that they love to do, really taking part in it. Sometimes I would sit with him and I would color. I am his online teacher. So it's just giving each child undivided quality time, especially doing things with them, doing activities with them that they love to do and that really brings them joy. So give each child quality time, schedule it, put it in your calendar. Okay, this week it's me and Aden time, and this is what we are doing. We are going here. I'm going to be all invested, because I know sometimes you can be so overwhelmed. You're doing things and you don't, well, for me at least, I never wanted my firstborn to feel neglected or that mommy don't have time for him. So some things just to consider is that your firstborn may act out in different ways because of the transition and because of the change. I mean, sibling jealousy is so real, and even as my secondborn gets older, sometimes they will get jealous of each other. Like if Malik is crying and I pick up Malik, Aden will start to cry because he wants attention, and I'm like, okay, I'll hold both of you guys. So these are things just to consider. Your firstborn, they may throw tantrums, they just may do things to get your attention, and that's okay. It's just they're just crying out for attention and love. Sibling jealousy is a serious thing. Even as little ones, 6 months, 7 months, I've experienced that, where both of them jealous, and they would Aden will try to do him little wickedness when he feels threatened by him. Another thing that I have learned is that, wow, I had so much time when I had one child. Like I remember when I only had Aden, and I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time. I'm always busy just seeing about this child, and I was like so overwhelmed. But now having 2 kids, I'm like, wow, like now looking back, it's like, wow, I had so much time that I didn't appreciate because I was complaining more than just being thankful. I was like, wow, guys, you have little time now, compared to when you just had one child. You're going to be constantly having a lot of laundry. Like the amount of laundry that I have now to do, it's just ridiculous. I'm always cleaning the house. The house stays tidy. At least for one day the house is tidy, and then it gets dirty again. Like you're constantly cleaning. Honestly, you guys, you are constantly cleaning. Like there's always something to tidy up. As well as this is a season where you have to definitely tag team with your husband, and you guys have to be communicating. You have to tag team, you guys. So I will have one and my husband will have the other one. When I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, okay, let's exchange children. You take Malik, I take Aden. You'll have to tag team as parents, you're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices too as well. It's going to be different, but you know what, I wouldn't change it for the world. Like having kids in your home, it just, it brings so much joy. It fills your home with youth and happiness. My last advice is to please mommies, do not lose yourself. Do not lose yourself. I know at times you may be overwhelmed, but really take time for yourself and just eat properly and do things that you love and find just rest and take time for yourself, because the season that you're about to enter in, even though I said it's easier, it's very challenging. It's double the work. Everything is just double. More money you spend, more. It's just, even though it's easier because you have more experience, you know what to do, it's still more challenging. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be, difficult. It's very difficult, but you will enjoy it and you are capable and you will get the hang of it. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat about it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.